My name is Chimwemwe. I was raised in the eastern part of Zambia in Mambwe district. I grew up in a humble household of 3 children raised by a single mother who is currently working as a shopkeeper. Despite being Tumbuka by tribe, I was raised to know the Kunda culture more because I was introduced to Kunda culture when I was 3. Kunda means family. The Kunda-speaking people are an ethnic group of people in Mambwe district in the eastern part of Zambia. The Kunda-speaking people, they number approximately at 250,000, and they speak Chikunda, which is a Bantu language, which is closely related to Bisa and Nsenga. Most Kunda live on the eastern bank of Luangwa River near the South Luangwa National Park. The Kunda-speaking people practice a traditional ceremony called Malaira. The traditional ceremony is celebrated in victory of the Kunda people after killing a lion which used to terrorize them. During the Malaira traditional ceremony, the Kunda-speaking people perform the Songwe dance, which is popular to every Kunda. There are 6 Kunda chiefdoms in Mambwe district under the rule of 6 Kunda chiefs, namely Chief Kakumbi, Chief Malama, Chief Msolo, Chief Munganya, Chief Jumbe, and the paramount senior chief Sefu. Wearing a chitenge is one of Zambia's culture, and as a girl child, every girl child has to carry a chitenge wherever she's going. And when a girl becomes of age, she's given a chitenge to symbolize that she has now entered the womanhood. And so I'm wearing a chitenge because I'm proud of my culture. This is my former secondary school. It is Mfuwede Secondary School. That's where I did my grade 8 and grade 12 education. And my passion for conservation continued even when I was in senior secondary. And what motivated me most was curiosity. I was very much curious about learning new things. Every time going out in the field to learn something which I've never heard about before. And so I continued conservation from primary till secondary until when I finished my education. I want to pursue a career in sustainable natural resource management because with a degree in natural resource management, I'll be able to have knowledge and skills about it will give me knowledge and skills of natural resources and how I can come up with sustainable solutions to solve conservation problems in Zambia, especially in my community where I come from, and to solve conservation challenges which are being faced in my community, like deforestation. I'm standing on the banks of Luangwa River. The Luangwa River is the one that demarcates South Luangwa National Park and Lupande Game Management Area. One fun fact about Luangwa River is that it has the highest concentration of hippos. It has the highest concentration of hippos in the world. And this has motivated me to wanting to pursue a career in conservation because I've grown up seeing natural resources and how they're being threatened. And it's all because of people. People don't know how to sustainably use these natural resources, and they are being threatened because of climate change, which we are experiencing now. And I'll also be able to be a role model to women and young girls and young women in my community, because people seeing me pursuing a career in conservation, they'll also be able to consider careers in conservation, and that will help them. They'll be part of the decision making, not only in conservation organizations but at community level as well. This is the Chimwemwe Botanical Garden. The Botanical Garden inspired most students to join conservation clubs because they were passionate to learn more about trees. I was inspired by this botanical garden, and so I attempted to manage a project at Chiwatala Primary School. I established a botanical garden because I wanted more students to be engaged in conservation and to learn more about trees, to know why trees are important in our everyday lives. This is the Chimwemwe Wildlife Education Trust Conservancy. I was in charge of making sure that it's always clean, no one dumps biodegradable, non-biodegradable waste in the conservancy. No one cuts down trees and maybe burning. No one is starting up a fire in the conservancy. So it was my duty to always make sure that it's in the natural way that it is supposed to be.